I bought the $9.99 Aldi Grow Tower. I wanted to see how it compared to the Greenstock tower I have. It comes with 4 sections, giving you a total grow area of 12 plants. Each section has drainage holes. I found that they weren't completely punched out, so I had to take a pair of scissors and open all of those up. I decided to put it on a pedestal, and I was worried about drainage, so I laid some bricks down to create some space. The tiers go together really easy. You just set them on top of each other. They don't really click in. I think that the weight of the dirt just holds them in place. So far this seems like it would be really good if you had just a small balcony or a porch to do your gardening on. I used a high quality compost, 1.5 cubic bags mixed with about half the same amount of spent potting soil. This was just potting soil I had left over for things that didn't germinate, and it wasn't going to be good enough on its own, so the compost should fix that. I just built it up layer by layer, filling each layer and stacking. The fun part comes next, where you get to figure out what you want to fill it with. I knew that I wanted to put some micro dwarf tomatoes in, and luckily I had access to those. My friend grows them, and I grow varieties too, but these were her varieties. So I put 3 of those in the top tier. None of these tomatoes should get bigger than 18 inches, and they'll make cherry-sized fruits. I knew I wanted to plant basil, so I put 1 up with the cherry tomatoes, and then a couple of plants just below them on the second tier. I knew that I also wanted to plant a pepper plant. A lot of pepper plants are great for container gardening, and I have basically a nursery in my backyard, so I had lots to choose from as far as varieties. I ended up settling on a sweet snacking pepper, but there are so many different things that would have thrived there, so it was a hard choice. I also wanted to put an eggplant, and there are several varieties of eggplant that are made specifically for containers, so I went with little fingers. Now there's a lot of things that you can plant as far as herbs. Obviously we planted basil, but there's all kinds of basil. Thyme would work well. I think rosemary would work well. Nasturtia. I would do that in the bottom rung so it could trail out though. You could also fill the whole thing with strawberries. I bet those would do really well. Greens like kale, mustard, or other greens would probably do well. This is the one I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'm going to try some mini snacking cucumbers. There's several different varieties, and we'll see if this works or if it just needs more support than the tower can give it. Another thing I decided to try that I'm not sure how this is going to go is bush beans. I wanted more bush beans in my garden, but I'd kind of maxed out my space. So I started these directly from seed, and they hatched perfectly, no issues with that. So here's the tower all planted up, and this is about 2 weeks in. So we'll see how things go, but so far so good. Everything is thriving. The tower has survived some pretty gnarly storms. It hasn't blown over. So far I am giving this a thumbs up. We'll come back with an update at some point when these start to produce and see if we're still loving it.